Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am your host Mohsen Ali and you are watching Global Scope News. Today we are diving into the latest updates on the 2024 US presidential election. Make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any important news. Let's get started. In a small community called Dixville Notch in New Hampshire, we saw something interesting happen in the 2024 election. Just after midnight, the very fast results of the election was announced. There were 6 people in this community who voted and it ended in a tie. Their people voted for Kamala Harris and 3 voted for Donald Trump. This close results shows how divided voters can be even in a tiny town. One of the voters in Dixville was Les Otten. He is a Republican, but he made a surprising choice. He decided to vote for Kamala Harris this time, which is his first time voting for a Democrat. He explained his decisions by saying that Harris promises loyalty of her voters. He feels that Trump, on the other hand, wants loyalty from the voters, and he doesn't think that is the right approach. He believes it's very important for the elected leaders to listen to the people. He said, if the person that is elected believes that all of us have input and can form the government, that's very different than if they are saying to us, we need to follow that. We need to follow what I say. This statement highlights how important it is for leaders to engage with their communities and how vital it is for a leader to create a relationship based on trust and cooperation rather than demanding loyalty without reciprocations. These sentiments reflect a growing desire among voters for representatives who prioritize the voices of the people rather than dictating their own agenda. As we look deeper into the election dynamics, it's very clear that voter sentiment is shifting in various parts of the country, especially in communities where traditional party lines are becoming less relevant as voters seek candidates who resonate with their values and concerns. Talking about the Washington DC, the heart of American politics, preparations are being made for election day. Many businesses are boarding up their windows. This is because there is a concern that there could be unrest after the election result. After the election results are announced. In fact, hundreds of National Guardsmen are on standby not just in DC but also in states like Alabama, Arizona, California, Carolina, and New Mexico. Security is very tight, with metal fences going up around important places like the White House and the Capitol. These measures are in place to protect the public and property during this uncertain time. The heightened security is a reflection of the tense atmosphere leading up to the election. People are very worried about the potential for protest or even riots, especially in the wake of recent political events that have divided the nation. As emotions run very high, and the shakes feel monumental. Many citizens are feelings worried about what the aftermath of the election might bring. Might bring. Local governments and law enforcement agencies are doing their very best to prepare for any situation that may arise. They want to ensure safety for everyone, including voters, election officials, and the general public. This is a crucial time in American history, and many people are concerned about how it will all play out. Now, let's turn on our attention to a serious issue regarding foreign interference in the election. US. US intelligence agencies have warned that foreign countries, particularly Russia, are trying to influence the election. They want to create doubts in the minds of American voters about the fairness of the election. A statement from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, along with the FBI and the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, say that Russia-linked groups are working to cause trouble. These groups are spreading false information and making threats against election officials. Recently, they even posted an article that falsely claimed officials in important states plan to cheat during the election by stuffing ballot boxes. The agencies have warned that these efforts will likely increase as election day approaches. Iran. Iran has also been named as a significant foreign influence threat, but both Iran and Russia deny trying to disrupt the election. These actions by foreign entities raise concerns about the integrity of the democratic process in the United States. Voters deserve to feel confident that their voices are heard and that their votes count. When misinformation spreads, it can lead to confusions and distrust among the public, making it even more difficult to navigate the complex landscape of modern elections. The consequences of these foreign actions could have long-lasting effects on how Americans view their electoral system and the legitimacy of their elected leaders. The continuous battle against misinformation is a challenge that the US faces now more than ever, as technology allows for rapid spread of false narratives that can influence public opinions and behavior. In addition to the serious matters of voters' confidence and foreign interference, the role of celebrity endorsements. Celebrity endorsements continues to be a significant part of the election landscape. Celebrities have always had an influence on public opinion, and this election is no different. Kamala Harris held her final rally in Pennsylvania, where she has joined by pop star Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga performed God Bless America and reminded the audience that the country is dependent on you. Celebrity endorsements can motivate and inspire voters, especially during crucial moments like this. The presence of well-known figures can attract attention and encourage people to participate in the democratic process. It also show it also shows how important it is for candidates to connect with younger voters who may be more influenced by popular culture than traditional political campaigns. As we reflect on the different elements surrounding this election, it's very clear that it's not just about candidates and policies, but also about the broader cultural context in which these events unfolds. From voter sentiments in a small town to national security measures in the capital, every aspect of this election plays a part in shaping the future of the United States. The stories we hear from voters, like David, highlighted the complexity of choices being made this election cycle and remind us that every vote matters. So, the 2024 US election is full of twists and turns, from tight races in small towns like Dixville Notch to concerns over foreign influence and the presence of celebrity. We are witnessing an election like no others. As we approach election day, just few hours ago, it's crucial for all of us to stay informed and engaged. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this video informative, please like and subscribe to Global Scope News for more updates. We will continue to follow this story closely and bring you the latest news as it unfolds. Until the next time, stay safe and take care.